Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, what's next for Newman? What's next for Adam? Now, this is kind of spoilers because the episode that I'm talking about, technically, is for tomorrow. It was kind of a weird episode when you stop to think about it. I mean, all these dream sequences and everything like that. These very solo, well, these very like One Piece kind of episodes. I've never been a fan of. Was good, Spider Quick. Was good, Melly. I never really liked those. I never really generally liked those, right? But I thought it was interesting today, at the very least. So yes, what's next for Adam after he got kicked out of Newman Media? Was good, Spider Quick. Was good, Lashanta. Was good, Anjanetta. Was good, Gemini. Kyrie's my right hand man. Yep, it's all a dream. It's all a dream. Darby's in the chat. Was good, Darby? Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of wasn't a huge fan of it. I mean, I'm never a huge fan of like these old dream sequences and stuff. Because at first, when the episode first started, God, okay, I see we're gonna play this game. What's good, Queen of the South? How is the Queen doing tonight? Duan is in the chat. What's good, Duan? Yeah, I watched it too. That's why the title's up there. Um, Tim says Adam left Newman and Victoria alone years ago and started his own company. And guess what Victor did? Sabotage his company. I'm upset about the Sasha. I'm upset about that doctor going at Sasha. Yeah, of course. I gotta sit there and see how the Queen is doing. Yes, it's all a dream. I don't know. Towards the end, like I said, and I'll sit there and say this again. I felt bad for Victor. I did. I felt bad for Victor. The guy wants to sit there and try to put his family back together, and he has to sit there and deal with two sons that are constantly sit there going at each other left and right, bickering back and forth. You know, it's not just as Dante ain't did anything all this time. What's he gonna do now? You mean as far as I don't okay. What Jack gave Adam when Jack gave Adam a chance in a job? Guess what Victor did? Sabotage them. Yeah, I was sitting there looking at some of the comments. People were just like, "I'm Team Adam. I'm Team Nick." I'm like, see, I never. Barbie says, "Why do you feel bad for Victor?" I just sat there and I just looked at it, and I was just like, the dude is literally sitting there trying to bring his family together. He just wants all his family, all his children to sit there and work at Newman in some semblance of harmony, right? Now I know I haven't watched the show as long as other people. Victor's been trifling. He's been a SOB all this time, right? But I don't know. There's something about him just sitting there by himself. Maybe I just feel bad for him or just an older person just trying to do their best to try to get their family to work in some semblance of harmony and knowing that they're failing and seeing that he doesn't really have long in his life to sit there and try to bring his family together, you know? Yeah, that's something that Nick said as well, Kyrie's. Basanta says, why Nina trust Gladys with money? Because poor piss writing, that's why. Why is this Gladys didn't lie to Nina. She just left a few parts out. Yeah, but you don't leave a few parts out. We're not. No, we're not making excuses. Well, let me go back. Hold on. Let me. Marsha. That's true. That's true. No, I take that back quite quick. She didn't lie. She did leave a couple of things up. My point is that Every says Victor, good work, good works for his kids are they'll control moves over his children. If you're coming into the stream, make sure you hit the like button when with if since you're signed on, hit the like button. It really does help. Okay, that's cool. Thank you for letting me know. Ida's in the chat. What's good, Ida? Someone says, Albert, if you want your family to work, you have to allow your kids to live their own lives. That's true. That's true. I don't know. That's just my take on it. Um, I guess I gotta take your word on that, Lashanta. Cat lady. Cat lady says, told you Nina wasn't going to tell Sonny. Exactly. Yep. And you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Absolutely. Because of poor piss writing. Poor piss writing. Nate's the biggest hypocrite. Why is he the biggest hypocrite? Kurt says Adam needs his own company. This time his team was with someone just as powerful as Victor and will fight. Oh, the Team Adams are definitely in the house. LaShanta says, "I'm just worried about her job." I mean, well, yeah, I mean, anyone would be worried about their job when they're working for Victor. Freddie says, GH caught my attention tonight. General Hospital 10 out of 10. It didn't feel this exciting in a long time, but today it was exciting. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you actually liked it. God damn it. Lashanta says, is that nerve working with? No, she's just an idiot, Lashanta. She's just an absolute idiot. Darby says, I hate Nikki because she excuses everything her kids do and puts Adam on blast on anything he does out of line. She's so smart, good. Eh, I ain't mad at her for that, Lashanta. I ain't mad at her for that. She got that body. She kind of owned that right to sit there and be a tiny bit smart. And people really don't like Audra. Jesus Christ. But you know what? She's not supposed to be like so. One says I'm waiting for Blair to show up. Marsha said, "Too bad Adam's mom, Hope, is not alive. She was so sweet." I'll take your word for it. Um, Denise, what's good, Denise? Why is this thing moving so goddamn fast? Gemini says Nikki is one drunk away from rehab. She forgot when Victoria and Nick sued Victor. Yep, no, Mel, you're Team Adam. You are Team Adam. But was blind and has so much wisdom. I can. That's nice. And now you got Sharon. So now you got Sharon that wants to sit there and pull out the company. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, did you not understand? See, this is my whole thing about Sharon. This is my whole thing about Sharon. Sharon decided she wanted to work with with Adam. Adam told her point blank this was a bad idea. Yeah, it seems like he is out of a job, Gemini. Last days in the chat was good last day. Tracy's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Oh yeah, you at one point you were watching The Young and the Restless, right? YNR. And Denise, like I said, it's really good to see you again in the chat. Amazing, gorgeous Queen Janet is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Hope you had a great day. Gemini says Sharon walks away with no company, no job, no nothing. Exactly. I'm like, boo, you knew exactly who you were dealing with when you decided to deal with them. That's what I don't understand. Like, thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Kelly says, I didn't understand why not today. Was it a dream or not? Yeah, well, tomorrow's episode, you mean, right? Yeah. No, tomorrow's episode, it was a dream for the most part. It was kind of dumb. I mean, towards the end, see, this is like, I'm not a fan of those dream things. Marcia says Sharon can still work at the coffee shop. That's true. Last says, I'm good, Albert. I just got a job interview tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Seriously, good luck. LaShanta says Nikki is the worst stepmom besides Brooke. Harry says, I told you her I would told her my mother was a better woman than you could ever be, you old nasty. Okay, all right, that's kind of wow. Um, and he says, Sonny put Miss Wu on notice today. Everyone puts Miss Wu on notice today. This is the reason. See, this is the reason why I have a very hard time trying to take Miss Selena seriously, because everybody puts her on notice. Everyone talks to her any sort of way that they want, and she's supposed to be some sort of mob person. Gemini says Sharon is a prime example of when you look for the good in people and they're crappy. But also, yeah, I mean, yes, but also it's like she knew. See, my whole thing is like you chose to sort out Adam, right? You didn't like the way he was doing business tactics and things of that nature. That's on you. And now she honestly think that. And who does she decide to call for a lawyer? Let's think about that. Who does Sharon decide to call for a lawyer to get her company back? Michael Baldwin. So you want to sit there and get Victor, Stooge, his right hand man, to like what? Gemini says Nikki talks down to all Victor's other children. This is just taking. Gemini says I don't like Audrey being so cold, hard, and evil, just trying to suck up to Victor to save her job. Eh, that's how people are sometimes. I don't think it's okay. Anyway, Freddie says something is about to happen. I feel before Gladys can give the EYSB doctor that money, she might get snapped. Yeah, exactly. Because she did sit there and say she was like, "Yo, listen, I want my money. I want my money, and I want it right now." And she's not playing with it. But also, it makes her look weak, though. You got people borrowing money from her and not paying her back. Come on. Ugh. Sasha says Nick always did his own thing, but Vicky begged him to work with her because she didn't want Adam there. Gemini says, forget Adam. Victor did not have to do her like that because he doesn't need her company. Let's be real. And that's true. That is absolutely 150% true. He could have said things like, it's not gonna work out, cool. But at the end of the day, he chose to sit there and be selfish. The world does not owe her understanding. That's the bottom line. He didn't have to sit there and do it, but that's what happens in the business world sometimes. And she just got a crash course lesson in that. Curry says, for real, so Adam should not just have to sit there and listen to Nikki verbal venom. She got there too, so do her kids throw that up in her face. Yes, exactly, cat lady. Somebody else said that too in the chat. Now says Albert Sharon has a right to get. I didn't sit there and say she doesn't. That's not what I sat there and said. I didn't sit there and say she doesn't have the right to give back her company. I'm saying when you do business with very powerful people, sometimes things go sideways. So, and she knew who she was doing business with. She knew who she was doing business with, and even before they decided to fold it into Newman and everything like that, she could have pulled out before then. She could have, and she chose not to. So why am I going to sit there and feel bad for her as far as her wanting her company back? That's the bottom line. You do business with powerful people like that, sometimes things just wind up happening. You could have pulled the brakes at any point in time. You chose not to do it. What's good, Ron? Sharon is blaming Adam for all this when she's looking to Victor for all people to help. Yeah, exactly why I don't feel bad for her at all. Cutley says Sunny is going to be pissed, and Nina just added to her list of Sunny dropping her ass. Yeah, that's true, Caris. It is the year 2023. It's totally possible. But yes, yeah, it's very stupid for Nina to not get Sunny involved. Also, she doesn't even know. My whole thing is like Nina wanted the name of the doctor, and Gladys couldn't even give her that. But you're gonna give her a whole bunch of money though? Come on. Like really? You're gonna give her a whole bunch of money and you don't even know like how do you know that she's not gonna sit there and take that money and pay off her gambling debts? All you have is Gladys's word. We're taking Gladys's word now for well, Shanta says everyone mad at Adam, but he wanted Newman Media because he started it. That was my damn. Whatever. Nobody says Sharon doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of getting her company away from Victor and Newman. Exactly. And if she wants to sit there and try to use, she wants to sit there and try to use Michael Baldwin as a way of trying to get her company back. Victor is rich and powerful, and she thinks she's gonna somehow get her company back. Oh man, is this woman delusional? Yuan says, "Don't negotiate with terrorists, Nina." It's not even that. It's like, why would you give her money? She didn't even tell you who the damn name of the doctor is. She just says some doctor is holding Sasha's hostage. Like, come on. Keller says that's all the info that they will give once Gladys disappears. Okay. Blackmon's in the chat. What's good, Blackmon? Um, Mel says Albert Nick is not going to stay with the family company when they still be. Well, okay, I'm not even fully understanding that. Like, so what? Nate doesn't have a job anymore. Tracy says, Albert, we're talking Gladys. Exactly, we're taking Gladys's word now. That's exactly what the problem is, and you just gave her a bunch of money. I'm like Nina. Nina may not exactly be my favorite person, but I'm like, come on, bro. You did not just sit there and give her all this money. Marsha says Nina should be with the doctor and have Gladys with her and make the switch. Makes more sense than what the hell. Freddie says, Albert, I was like, why is everyone knowing about Sasha being in trouble and Gladys gambling debt? This is exactly Sasha is suffering now because everyone is hush hush when it comes to Sunny. Yeah. Nate is out of a job. All right, well I gotta see that. I wasn't even really fully understanding that though too. Kimmo says them giving Nick a slack for having one foot out the company is really selfish. Nick has a mind of his own. I mean, yes, and I get that, but I mean his mom wasn't exactly wrong now. Either commit to something or It's the waffling effect. It's he really does actually have a, I get you sit there and say he has a mind of his own, but you need to sit there and pick a side. That's what it comes down to. So she wasn't wrong. Kurt says, so next time they need something from Adam, Victor better not use his family card. Lashanta says, Sonny knows Miss and this. I can't believe Dante. Kelly says that's what so that's so that will leave only Nina left that knows what's going on with Sasha, but not who the doctor. It says exactly, and that's why I don't really understand it. Marcia says, what did Dante do that hurt King's stuff cut in? Oh, he came and he started asking questions about the Marcia. He started asking questions about what was the conversation between Selena and Sonny. He was like, what was they talking about? He was asking them what they were talking about. Like it really didn't make a lot of sense. Jenna says GH is so crazy now. So I click Albert, you must miss him some betting. I mean, it's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. I think, honestly, tell you truth, right quick, she played a part. So Ron says, so Kristen figured out Demetrius hiding something from Gwen today. Yeah, Gwen the idiot. Gwen the idiot. Darby says, Nina don't give Gladys any money because true to Gladys' nature, she will leave town with the money and leave poor Sasha in the hands of an evil doctor. Yeah, I understand why she did that for her. I know that Nina isn't exactly the brightest of the bulb, but I'm like, Jesus Christ. Um, of course. Yeah, what I want to do. I want to go into YouTube to finish to watch the first 12 minutes. Yeah, I think I think most people had that issue. Who says Adam should just realize by now that it doesn't matter. Freddie says when the evil doctor said to Sasha in the room, "Once you become my patient, you will." It, yeah, it did. It did. It definitely did. Lashanta said Tracy shot off. Shot off what? Here says online remotely where those self-righteous. Lashanta says Adam leave for good. Leave for. I clearly need something stronger. Yeah, he is calling for revenge. I mean, he is calling for war. That's very true. Gemini says Brooklyn should know that Tracy doesn't do anything for free. My whole thing is like, Brooklyn is getting all mad at Tracy. I'm like, Brooklyn, you have the power to sit there and stop all this by telling the truth. You chose not to do that. That's on you. I do not feel bad for her. Also, I'm going to be honest. I don't feel bad for Lucy or the company in general. You telling me that you have a big ass company. Yeah, but that's my whole thing though. Your whole company was riding off of one idea, off of one product, the Deceptor. You can't sub the Deceptor. You can't sit there and sub the Deceptor, so now your company's screwed. Really? That was your best thing? Damn. Almost sounds like you don't even deserve to have a company. If you just literally put all your hopes and dreams. Yes, I mean 75%, yeah. One no. Um how dare he walk? Well, to be fair, you know what, Ron, you actually do have a point. That dude walked in like he was the feds, like he was part of the feds or something. Wow, my dude Kyrie actually said it with bold letters. Thank you, Denise. I'm just like, how do you sit there and hinge your whole company off of one idea? Like, who does that? Then you want to sit there and like, she is about to go broke. But whose fault is that? Though? That's Lucy's fault. That is all Lucy's fault. That is all Lucy's fault. You hinge a whole company off of one thing? Like, are you kidding me? Ariana says, hello, Albert. BLQ could avoid it. Exactly. But she didn't. So all she was doing today was not there giving a bunch of evil stares and death stares and everything like that. Like, and she's so, here's the thing, she's so mad at Tracy, but she should be mad at herself. Lasanta says Marty's fault. How's that Marty's fault? No, no, no. I want to hear, how is that Marty's fault? And this is just, okay. Yeah, Lashanta, how's that Marty's fault? How is that Marty's fault that Lucy is bad at business by relying on one idea? Um exactly. Exactly, Laura B. That lady says, damn, that really means poor Sasha is back to being broke. Marty stole the idea. Okay. So Marty stole the idea. Okay. He stole the scepter. All right. So they're in this pickle because of Marty, right? Hmm. Now, I will sit there and say sometimes things do happen and you can't use an idea. But if your other ideas aren't really as good, then like she's talking about is going to go bankrupt because she can't sell the scepter. What are your other products that you have that's so bad that you have to rely on this one product to sit there and keep your company afloat? This is exactly why Tracy was like, this is exactly why Tracy was like, um, that's just a bad business move. Well, you have way more compassion than me, so I give you props for that, Laura B. Kelly says yes, that's why he didn't show up to court. I thought he didn't show up to court. Well, that's probably why. I feel like he didn't show up to court because he has something to do with Valentine. Jimmy says, "Oh, Marty got the idea from this work. That makes sense." Yeah, I mean, I get it. He wasn't. Well, he was still upset with him, um, because of what Leo did before, and that didn't really change. Hell, I don't even know if Leo even contacted Sonny to sit there and give his condolences. All right, Ron, calm it down. Calm it down, Ron. Let's just chill out, Ron. Sometimes that's why he didn't want her to tell nobody about him. Freddie says, I can't stand Dr. Creepy, the actor is putting one. Oh yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I always sit there and say if he's pissing if he's doing something, if he's doing a good job as far as getting people emotional and stuff like that, then I give him a lot of props. Where's some goddamn drama in this chat? Like no one act so I'm the only person. I'm the only goddamn person sometimes. It's not just that Tracy working with someone we don't know. Yeah, I just hope it doesn't take too long to find out. Gemini says, "Oh, okay, it's that fact that the product is new and selling big, so it helps the company to get." I get that, but your company. Okay, my whole thing is your company shouldn't be relying on one sold product. That's what it comes down to. And I can't give Lucia benefit of the doubt because that honestly, to tell you the truth, that's just piss poor business planning. You should never actually just have one idea, and if your one idea doesn't work, then you're screwed. Sorry, I'm not just saying that it doesn't help the profits and stuff like that, but a great business is going to be more than about one product. Oh no, I know that, Carrie. So I'm not, Carrie. I'm not coming at you. That comment wasn't towards you. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it on, Ron. Marsha says you're correct, Ira. Think of more ideas. I work I work the idea program at the Air Force Base. Just keep submitting ideas. Exactly. But see, that's the thing, though, Lashanta. I think Cody played this part too well. Because, okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask the chat a question. At some point, did you think that Cody went from faking what he was saying to the doctor to being real? Yeah, they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out. Because Gabby is just relentless, and Stefan is, yeah, he played his part too well. Uh, I hope that Deacon bans him from the restaurant. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of him just like banging on the door like that. I was like, bro, you're not the fast. Calm down. Freddie said Tracy, Quartermain got no shame at all. Tracy is all about Tracy after all. It's also business too. Yeah, exactly. I that's what I was gonna sit there and say. I don't feel that after a while Cody wasn't joking. He was being serious. Jimmy says, does Cody has issues? Yes. About helping Sasha is more important to him. Okay. Debbie says only just Sonny giving Liv peace of mind. That was years ago. Sonny is supposed to move on and live his life and not bring up. I think this is more current stuff. I think that was the whole issue. It was more current stuff. Lashanta says, and I'm ready for Deacon to get busted. Not a Deacon fan, Lashanta? Ariana! There was a second where Cody like a switch. Yes, that's exactly what I was just saying. Ariana. I felt like it went to a point where he wasn't joking, he was being serious. No says, "Okay, I got good news that there will be a Zack Snyder movie, Rebel Moon 2, films in part one." Ooh, no, I love Zack Snyder. Oh, that's too bad, Lashanta. I like Deacon. Valerie, why did Cody shave? That was all kind of odd, to be honest. But I guess they have their reasons sometimes. I know I do. If Tom can get trash, why can't he? Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a certain part of this conversation. Harry says, so I wonder if Sunny hired the old nanny back now. Hopefully she did. Hopefully she did. I mean, hopefully he did. Yeah, I was attempting to think that he definitely did. Freddie says, but hey, I can't even be mad at Tracy at the end of the day. Exactly, business is business. Ron says Albert Rich was trying to tell Deacon that Sheila is not allowed to be at his restaurant. I don't think he was trying to tell him that. I think he was just trying to find out where Sheila was, which is really stupid because it's like, okay, doesn't matter where Sheila's at, she's still free. What are you gonna do? Put on some costume that she would throw in jail? What was even the point of that? Jemima says actually like Deacon and Sheila together, but Sheila obsession with Finn is nuts. She acts like Finn is her only kid. Yeah, it's the straight up joke. Um, it's like Gemini. It's like a running joke on B&B with Sheila and Finn. Valerie says LOL. Ashanta says he's Badmouth Bill. Look out. Oh my dude, Dollar Bill. Marsha says I think Sonny will hire her back. And he mentioned something to Ava mentioned something to Trina about it. Man, I must have missed that conversation. Earlier says what happened after Sam played the doctor. Oh, the doctor gave Sam his business card and practically wanted to invite her to the poker games. So yeah, she got an invite by him to go to the poker games. You know those poker games that no one actually ever seen before. Also, I got good news that even though there is a Winnie the Pooh, wow, I still gotta watch the first one. I mean, I know it. I'm gonna watch it, but it does seem like a very generic sort of slasher film, which is like I can see why they didn't really sit there and try to promote it as much. Ron says Albert Deacon needs to make it public that he and Sheila are together, and if Brooke or anyone else has a problem with it, to get lost. You want Ron? You want Deacon's own daughter to get lost? Ron, you're definitely something else. Debbie says, "Why do you care if Sonny rehires the former nanny? The object of your hatred is gone now, so move on." Kelly says, "Who is Sheila's other kids? I just know about somebody named Ryder. I think she has 5 other kids. I have no idea, but yes, please." Oh, okay. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you. Yeah, if people in the chat actually know who Sheila other kids are, please let Catley and me know because I totally forgot. And since B&B is all about Finn, it's like they don't even talk about Sheila's other kids, which is actually pretty annoying. 3 minutes says the poker games, whatever you want. Yeah, cool. That's actually a really good. That's actually a really good point, Cat Lady. Yeah, I gotta watch that movie one day now. I gotta rent it from Amazon. Dolly's in the chat. What's good, Dolly? Darby says Avery loves her some Betty. Gemini says because Brooke Deacon was not able to see Hope until she became an adult. Have a good night, Denise. Thank you for joining. It was really great to see you in the chat. Now, Marcia says they have a Winnie the Pooh that is evil. Yeah, Marcia, they actually have a horror movie. It's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It's a um it's a horror movie. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, Marcia. It seems like a typical slasher movie, except for you got actual. It's Winnie the Pooh, and I think the other one is Piglet. Yeah, his partner is Piglet. Yeah, it's as stupid as it sounds. I'm trying to talk about this movie like this is supposed to make sense, and it's but I'm still gonna watch it though. Lashanta said Daisy, Ryder, Mary, Finn, and the one by Simon. Wow, well, that is five. Yes, thank you, Lashanta. Thank you. No, said there will be another. Yeah, March 2024. So long. It's so long. But I'll watch it when it comes out, obviously. Crystal Hopkins is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Gemini says now, why would they do that to Pooh Bear so wrong? Yeah, I saw the previews. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the previews and I was like, man, I didn't really seem like I missed much, but I still want to watch it because it's Winnie the Pooh. Oh my God, thank you, Kyrie. Kyrie says I let Betty live for Albert and Darby's sake. Well, I appreciate you, Kyrie. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Thank you, Kyrie. Lobby says Diane Carter is Mr. Kid with Sheila. Lasanta says yes, Riz's sister is Sheila's daughter. That's all sorts of weirdness. Marsha says Pooh Bear was my daughter's favorite. Then don't let her watch it then. Do not let her watch it. Oh my God. Thank you, Darby. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Mel says I read the same creative director are talking about a Bambi horror. What? In a Peter Pan horror movie? Mel, tell me you're joking about that. I mean, dead ass serious. Tell me you're joking about that. Double C is all get. Listen, Double C. Whenever you're here, you are on time. So I appreciate you. Curry says that's the only reason she was just deported instead of shot in the back of the head. I begged Sonny to let me. He said no. They remind me about you too, so I fell in line. I appreciate you. Freddy says I'm just like you when it comes to Nina. I don't like her, but like you said, hell have to have frozen over for me to agree with Nina today. Yes, Nina wasn't having it with Gladys. Period. I just wish she didn't just give her a bunch of money. She doesn't even know the doctor's name. This is so dumb. Lashanta says Sonny hated Faith Roscoe. Yeah, but the thing is, Faith Roscoe didn't let Sonny talk to her the way that Miss Wu does. And that's what pisses me off. Faith Roscoe was not about that. Ron says Albert, Sheila and Steffi don't like each other because Steffi control Finn. You know what? You're kind of half right about that. I'm not a fan of this whole I'm not a fan of this whole Finn feeling like he has to grovel, you know? Dolly said, yeah, Lucy is Daisy, so Sheila and Phyllis share a granddaughter. Oh, that's crazy. No, that is absolutely nuts. A Peter Pan horror movie. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me feels like Peter Pan is kind of a horror movie in itself. When you really stop to think about it, I'm not gonna lie. Peter Pan is kind of a messed up movie. Or sure. Harry says, "Don't worry, Albert. Nina still got plenty of money left over." I appreciate. Yeah, that's very true. Oh my God, thank you, Darby. Double C, this isn't the Olive Garden. Your butt is late. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, Darby. Seriously, thank you. Marsha says maybe you should go. Maybe we should go and ask Nina for that 50K. Lasanta says I remember she was Rick's silent partner. Seriously, thank you, Darby. Thank you so much. Marsha says I love Peter Pan, Albert. I mean, I love it too, but when you start to think about it, okay, Marcia, there's a part of Peter Pan that's just messed up. Okay? Aaron says if Sonny finds out about Nina giving Gladys money, he will consider that a betrayal. And I get that. I do. Um, but it's like this is about Sasha. I guess I can too. I guess I can too. It's just a little kind of weird. Marcia says, "Tell me that part. Tell me the part." You are 100% correct about that, Dolly. A lot of people don't know about that. Ground beef. Actually, to tell you the truth, I can't even think of it. I felt like I was going somewhere at that point, Marcia, but I can't even sit there and think of it now. Like I seriously can't even. No, I think you're actually right. I can't even think of it. I know. I feel like there's something that I'm missing, but maybe I'm thinking about something. Yeah. Nope. I take that. I take back. I take that back on Marcia. Marcia. I take that back. No, I take that back. I mean, it is a little kind of weird. I guess maybe because it's like how old is Peter Pan to be sitting there hanging out with these kids? You know. But then again, I don't know. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be well. I can't sit there and see Winnie the Pooh as far as being. Lobby says I'm not behind Winnie the Pooh or Peter Pan. It's weird. I'll sit there and say that. I love horror movies, but I do find it to be weird. I'll say that much. Lobby. But the thing is, Nina grew up with money. That woman's been rich since birth, so it's no problem for her. I think it's just the point of it, though. Yeah, no, I get that. It's not even so much about the money. It's just more about trusting Sheila. I mean, it's more about trusting Gladys because she doesn't even know who the doctor is. Yeah, I'm just like, how old is he to be hanging out with these kids? The the quote unquote lost boys. Like, really? I don't know. Some kind of off about that. I think that's what it is. I think there's something just kind of off about that. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Billy says the actual Little Mermaid story involves twisted body horror and doesn't have a happy ending. Oh, I actually kind of want to read that. Billy says, how much do you want to bet that when Sonny finds out about Nina giving Gladys money for Sasha, he will overlook it or forgive Nina for it? Oh no! I remember. I know. I saw the previous towards it. I didn't actually watch the movie, but I did see the preview though. It was kind of weird though. It's like, all right, you stopped feeding me, so I got upset and I decided to start killing people. Like, wait, what? Why can't Adam start his own company and blow the Newmans out the water? Oh, Crystal, you're also team Adam. Kelly says Sunny is going to stay. Is going to say, "Why didn't you call me?" Exactly, because the writing would dictate that that would make sense. But yeah, but it wasn't dumb. It wasn't. I know. Trust me. I know you was. When I saw that part, I thought about you. Nelson Albert, there's a Pinocchio revenge movie, horror movie that I saw. I'm sorry. Miles said, Albert, there is a Pinocchio revenge movie that I saw. It's crazy. When? When did you see that, Mel? It's out right now. Like what? What? Kelly says Maxie needs to start her own company. Yes, she does. Harry says, quit being disheartened by team Adam Albert. Adam needs. Oh no, no, I'm not. I'm not being disheartened. I'm just. They're just saying a comment, and I wasn't being disheartened or anything like that. I mean, I think it's cool that people as Team Adam and Team Nick and Team Nina and Team Carly. I don't believe in teams like that, you know. But I think it's cool that other people do. Why is this taking so? Okay, like I said, it's cool to actually have a good fan. Queen Akeisha. Somebody was just up there asking about you. Dolly says, Team Nina. Is that I was just with this and I was like, somebody was asking about you. It's cool. I mean, it's the thing. I never been team anyone. I never been team anyone since they had Team Jacob or Team Edwards. Okay, I've never been Team Edwards or Team Jacob or Team Damon or Team Stefan. And I'm gonna stop right there. Kelly says a chase going to snap on Brooklyn again. I hope not. But to be fair, Brooklyn, see, my whole thing is like, I feel like Brooklyn put this on herself. At least with her team. Lasanta says, I want Hope and Brooke to find out he's sleeping with the enemy. But the sad thing is, though, Hope and Brooke are not in a position to judge anyone. That's the truth of the matter. Hope and Brooke are not in a position to judge anybody. Anybody. They are not in a position to judge anybody. Kelly says to Maxie can't move. Nope, she's gonna have to sit there and stay in that cramped apartment and discipline her children, um, or get them therapy or something. 1990. What? Hold on. Let me. No, 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 no. Double C's LOL too many teams. Darby says, "Are you going to finish our game we had?" Absolutely, Darby. Absolutely. And hopefully we can all sit there and play by the rules and not just make up our own goddamn rules anytime we feel like it. Billy says, Albert, when you were a teen, did you prefer Tommy as the Green Ranger or the Red Ranger? White Ranger. Easy, darling. White Ranger is always, out of all Tommy's different, I guess, Rangers, it's always going to be the White Ranger. Always. Pinocchio's Revenge, 1996. Pinocchio's Revenge is a 1996 movie directed by Kevin S. Tenney. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, that's wow. But yes, totally. No, it's always going to be the White Ranger. Okay? So now you're actually dead ass serious about that. Like they. No, I know about that movie. Lorby says Pinocchio and Ariel 2, Jesus, nothing to sacred anymore. Nope. Well, to some extent, Lorby, I'll put it this way, right? Because here's the thing, Lorby. Some people are actually upset about the horror movie with Winnie the Pooh. And I'm like, it doesn't actually change. Like, just because they have a horror movie of it, it doesn't erase what you watch. You know, like people make it seem like it's tainted or it messes up their childhood, and it really doesn't. So I don't. Oh yeah, no. I just yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't. No, no, Dolly. I didn't pick a team. It's just my personal preference. Moshe says, "Are you still talking about Power Rangers?" Well, he asked me a question about Power Rangers, but Krista says they gave never given Adam a chance. They have never accepted him as the family. I have to take your word for it. Double C said Power Rangers was the. I love how I just moved up and just said F me. 30 years ago. That's so long. I remember when Edward was given a heart attack and Tracy wouldn't give him his pills. That's what I want for Adam. And wow, that's interesting, Nikisha. That's interesting. And are you serious? Why am I even doubting you for at this point now? Why am I even doubting you at this point? Oh no, I know. But I'm just saying in general. White Ranger was always my favorite. Even when he did that whole like Dino Thunder thing, I'm just like, all right, that's cool, but it's like when are we gonna go back to the White Ranger? Lashanta says Vicky always called Adam spoiled. He grew up on a farm. They were born with a silver spoon. It is. It was a little kind of well. All right, I feel like I'm about to piss off some people. Feel like I'm about to piss off some people, but I'm gonna say this, and let's not everyone come for my neck at once. He's not spoiled like Victoria, and you are 100% right. He grew up on a farm. That chick had money her entire life, so it is pretty stupid for her to say that, right? But how many times does Adam sit there and say, I deserve Newman Media. I deserve it. I deserve this. I deserve that." Now, I guess you can sit there and say that may just be more of a case of confidence than him being spoiled. I don't know. Coming on Disney, oh man, now that sounds so disappointing because it's Disney. Debbie said, "Did you know that the Power Ranger got?" Yes, they got robbed big time. Yep, $600 a week. That was bad. That was, and they had to do their own stunts. They almost got hurt a couple of times. I mean, yeah, no, he definitely that guy definitely took advantage of them. Like no tomorrow, they took advantage of them. It was bad. Always says, remember when Scott snatched that paper out of Edward's hand when he was having a heart attack? That was such a throwback to Tracy moment. Ariana says, however, are you ready to say unpopular things? I'm probably going to sit there and say some more unpopular things depending on how many drinks I have. Yep, I was waiting for this comment. Adam could say what he wants, but Newman's is not his company. He's never gonna be in charge. Joey says Nick and Victoria had issues. Adam is at the end of the day. Victor loves Adam's mom. The best. His mom was the sweetest kind of person of all Victor's wives. Sound like she was. I mean, obviously better than Nikki. Curry says he does deserve it. He only has one freaking kidney while he's on the run for a crime he never committed. Victoria lied on him to give Victor to sell to her to begin with. I didn't know that. Oh, so I was waiting for that response. Oh, like I said, now Crystal says he does deserve it. He worked hard for that company. Well, thank you for explaining that to me in a very calm and rational manner, Crystal. Like I said, I don't, I haven't watched the show as long as other people have. So, what's good, Jillian? Thank you for joining. I'm not too sure, but that's what I was trying to say. I was like, maybe he does deserve it. Maybe it's not arrogance. Maybe it's confidence. Sometimes you have to be confident, and a lot of times people take confidence for arrogance. You know, and maybe that's just a thing with Adam. Now, Lashanta says, however, he started it and Victor snatched it away. Okay. Jillian says, about time they gave Sam a storyline. They haven't had her do mischief of anything since Dawn of Day. That's exactly what I said, Jillian. I'm happy that they actually give my girl Sam a storyline. I like I said, I give him props to that. Ariana says Adam mom was blind and didn't know who Victor was. She fell in love with Victor as a man. Yeah, but as I and yes, and that's what I was just saying. If yeah, Victoria's they're saying that Adam is spoiled, but somebody who grew up with money is very stupid to sit there and say somebody else is spoiled. Nikki said, "I never seen Adam win. The Newman ish on him every time he donated body parts, he saved lives, and he still looked down on him." Dolly says, "Anyone is better than an old drunk tweaking on a stage. Nikki, I bet Victor still has to stop her from dancing." uh, Becky D is in the chat. How is my favorite rock star doing tonight? Marsha says Nikki was a stripper. Yeah, she. That's the thing. See, that's the thing that does annoy me about Nikki is that she has a way of talking down to people, and I'm like, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting there trying to talk down about strippers or anything like that, but don't sit there and try to act like you're so high and mighty when you started off on the pole. Like, come on, bro. Don't. You know, it says Nina's an idiot listening to Gladys. Yep, and I agree. I 100% agree. Freddie says when Target when Target they forgot about Trina welcome Curtis wasn't the problem, but when she said hi, Daddy, I was like, okay, yep, yes. I said the same. Yep, see, I said the same thing. I was like, boom. I felt like that was too much. That's when I felt like that was too much because it was like I thought Taggart was your forever dad. You know, nothing is never going to change. Taggart, you're my forever dad. Yeah. What's good, Big Nate? I felt like it was a little bit too much. Dewan says other people will probably turn you into a team Adam. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing, Dewan. I'm not team anyone. So you can't really turn me into something that I'm not. I'm really not. Don't get me wrong. I want people to sit and educate me about Adam, right? Tell me all the good stuff. I want to sit there and see if some people, well, I want people to educate me about Adam, right? I do. I haven't watched the show as long as other people. So I want people to sit there and give me some stuff about Adam. Kelly says no. Tagger forever, forever gone. Yeah. Love that Stern talks and he gave Miss Wu. He means business. Yeah, everyone talks to. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not team. See, that's the thing, Kyrie. I'm not. I'm not team Donna. I just think that Donna's attractive. Marsha said Portia got on Trina for doing too much. Yes. Mel says, Albert, I got news for you. That Quiet Place movie is going to be set in the same universe as A Quiet Place, and Quiet Place to New York City is coming. Oh, I thought you were trying to make it seem like they were going to be in another universe, but okay. Adam doesn't need a win. Victor needs a. Oh, I mean, Nikisha isn't wrong. Nikisha is not wrong like usual. She ain't wrong. Curry says no. When Quinn stepped to Donna, you wanted the Logan sisters to jump her. I didn't say it at all. I didn't say it at all. I mean, was I drunk that night when I said that, Kyrie? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't say that. Krista says Vicky is as dumb as a box of rocks. Look how many men have played her. I'm gonna comment on that. Double C's Adam's supposed to have plastic surgery. Julian says they need to give RJ a storyline on BNB. They well now they are. So I'm actually happy. They're actually now giving him a storyline. Nate says I have to say it doesn't surprise me that Adam gets the short end of the rope. At the same time, though, I'm gonna need Victor to put Nikki in her place when it comes to Adam. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've never been team anyone. I just haven't. But at the same time, I appreciate the people that are team this and are team that because I disagree with you on that. I disagree with you on that. Duan. And what the hell? God damn it! Hold on. This is going so fast, and I'm. Kirby says our fantasy is Donna and Nina. Now, Kerry says, yes, you did. I remember your review that day when Quinn pushed the chair against Donna. You said, get the local sisters to come. Okay. All right. My dude is telling lies and fabrications. Lies and fabrications, I say to you, my friend. Lies and fabrications. I did have a problem with Quinn acting um like a goddamn child about it. I'm like, boo, your husband hugged your secretary. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at her. You know what? I'm gonna sit there and say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm just gonna move on. I know people like Quinn and everything like that, but at the end of the day, it was Donna that got his joystick working again. So can't be mad at Quinn for that. There, I said it. He says, Jillian said that was ridiculous how Reg was knocking. It was. I'm like, my dude is not there banging on the door like he's the feds or something like that. That was ridiculous. And then it was just like, well, what? My whole thing was like, well, what was you gonna do? Jonathan's in the chat. What's good, Jonathan? And I feel what's good, my friend. Okay, I need another drink. Hold on, let me read this. Hmm. Damn. Wow. That's Jesus Christ, Nikisha. That was harsh. Woo. There it says, no, you specifically said, Robert, don't try to back that. Now I'm going to find that video, play it on TV, record on my phone, and send it to you. Um, okay, Kyrie's, I'm like 100% sure I didn't say that. I'm 100% sure I did not sit there and say that. All three cannot stand up to Quinn. They don't need all three. She just needs Donna. Donna looks better than Quinn. That's the bottom line. Like, I'm not even gonna sit there and try to like this is even no, Quinn looks better. I mean, Donna looks better. Chloe says Donna cheated. She used a jar of honey. Quinn ain't trying to get messy like that. No, we not doing that. We're not giving Quinn a pass. That's not how that works. And clearly it was working for Donna. So Bobby says, and when your joystick breaks down, let's hope that Donna picks up the phone. Yeah, let's hope. Harry says, please, Donna, don't like what? Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that. The goddess Jess is in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And Kyrie, oh, you got your second wish, Kyrie. You got your second wish. Johnson says the disaster doctor is starting to amp up his temper and Sasha is starting to see right through him. And that POS, what's her name? And that you know what that POS nurse, oh Janice. You said Quinn has so much substance than Donna. Eh, I don't agree. We have to agree to disagree on that, Nikisha. We have to agree to disagree. Yeah, yeah, definitely disagree. Jillian says the doctor creeped me out how he was talking to Sam today. I think if it was, Gemini, Jillian, it was his eyes. He had these beady eyes where it just comes across as Kelly says Quinn looks better. No, cat lady. No, 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 no. Sorry, cat lady. Sorry. No. And you can see Miss Wu is losing her patience. Jonathan, she should have been lost her patience with her. Ben lost her patience with her. Um, and no, I disagree with that. Why the now Darby says Janice is not POS, she's just stupid. See, that's my whole thing. You're gonna sit there and okay, so you're gonna sit there and tell the person who is literally the victim Smith is saying, hey, um, this person's abusing me. And then you go and tell the abuser that this person just like see, I can't no, because honestly tell you that's beyond stupid. I mean, oh, hold on. Miss Gay's in the chat. What's good, Miss Gay? And Kylie said Quinn is better. No. Cat lady, I, Do you think Gladys is going to take? No, she's not going to be taken out. Unless by Miss Wu, but I no, yeah, maybe if it's by Miss Wu, yes. Joshua is in the chat. What's good, Joshua? Lashanta says Donna is an airhead Barbie. Okay, still it works for Eric, and I think that's what that really matters. That's the thing. It works. It works for Eric. That's just says hello. Where is the soup? I need some. I mean, I can come over there and give you some soup if you want. Kelly says yes, Albert. You're the only one voted for dog looking as you know what, Kelly? I'm gonna keep my comment to myself. I'm gonna keep my comment to myself. Okay, said, Jess, do you want Albert to cook you some soup? Oh, damn. Paris, was that comment because I said that I like Donna better than Quinn? Hmm? Was that? Oh, oh my God, damn, damn, Jess. You know, I have nothing to say to that. Johnson says, "How do you think Cody plan will go?" I think he'll be able to get in. But let me ask you a question though, Jonathan. Do you think that at some point that Cody wasn't just faking the story, like he was actually telling the truth though? Like it did get to a point where it's like he wasn't faking what he was saying; he was legit telling the truth. Tracy says, "Albert, I can come over and give you some soup. I can make some soup." Joshua says, "Those scenes from our test were emotional. By the way, one of the songs. I have to take your word for it because I did fast forward through it. Joshua, I'm gonna have to take your word for it. But I know you like Mariah and Tess, so just said leave a cup of noodles at the Grand Central Station, please, and I'll come pick it up. Well, don't know what to say about that. Robert, and if I look up at the screen, you're gone. I know why. Have a good night, Marcia. Thank you for joining. Dolly says, yep, they still are, unfortunately. They still are, unfortunately. I can't get into it. But you know what? You know what? No, no, no. Just said LOL, no response, I'm dead. Johnson says Nina impressed me today. Okay, you're gonna have to no, 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 no. You have to tell me why Nina impressed you today. Just tell me why she impressed you today. Yeah, well, it will. But you know something? I'm gonna sit there and say something. I'm gonna sit there and say something about Quinn and Donna. I'm gonna sit there and say this, and it's probably gonna sit there and piss some people off. But I sat there and listened to people practically try to clown Donna tonight. Yep, that's right, cat lady. I love how see that's you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna let it go. 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 Just I'm gonna let it go. Because Nina thought about someone other than herself and her she refused to put up with Gladys' BS story and demanded answers. But see, that's the problem though, Jonathan. She did, but she didn't get the answers that she wanted. Okay, she doesn't know who the doctor is, and she's gonna give her a boatload of money because Gladys said that Sasha was in trouble. She said that Gladys was in trouble. I mean, Sasha was in trouble, so she needed the money. So in the end, she still got the money from Nina, and she didn't even actually have to really tell her any information. And she told her to, and I can't believe it right there. Juan says Gladys or Tracy Abbott. Well, I guess I got to go with Gladys at that point. King Quinn, Donna for the birds. God damn it! I wish I could say what I want to say right now. God damn it! I really wish I could sit there and say what I want to say right now, but it's gonna be so bad, and it's gonna offend so many people. Uh, Ariana says Cody is trying to do the right thing. If he rescues Sasha, I'm gonna have to like him. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. Debbie says that's how much Nina cares about Sasha. Problem is caring about somebody and just being stupid about it. Miss Key said, but Gladys is not going to pay the doctor first. She's gonna, yeah. But at this point, she's not gonna have a choice, Miss Key. Johnson says, I probably didn't see that part because the first part of the show was, yeah, that's true. Freddie said, Jason Morgan, trained hitman, and Dex sucks. No, you don't want me to say it. I feel, I don't know. Well, just don't know. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing that Donna can do that Quinn couldn't do. Make Eric joystick work. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much substance that people sit there and say that Quinn had over Donna, because in the end, guess who's with Eric? It ain't Donna. I mean, it ain't Quinn. Just says, what do you want to say? Oh, I'm trying not to say it. Never says stop trying to praise Donna while placing boundaries on Nina. You want which? I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Donna. Donna's face looked frozen. You're looking at Donna's looks, but that's all she has. Yeah, but it worked for Eric though. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. That's the thing. It doesn't matter. Now, in case that that's the most positive things you can say about Donna. Hey, it works for Eric, right? So again, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it works for Eric. So all that substance and all this other stuff and how educated she was didn't matter. Really didn't matter. I think that's another reason why I find it so funny. Johnson says, "Well, Tracy is Jackson's client. Jackson's client. How do you feel about that?" I'm cool with it. Listen, at the end of the day, Jonathan, Lucy had a terrible business plan. If her soul, if the deceptor was literally just her bread and butter, then I have to tell you the truth. She was going to lose the company just like that. No, 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 no. That's not what I said. I said it worked for. Here's the thing. Okay, you know what? I said it worked for Eric, and that's what matters. When I look at, okay, that's no, we're not doing. Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't care for the scepter. No, what I didn't like about Donna, what I didn't like about Quinn was Quinn had to literally pump herself up by talking down to Donna. I said would work for Eric. I didn't sit there and say would work for me. I said would work for Eric. I said at the end of the day, that's what worked for Eric. My issue with Quinn was that she had to sit there and dump down on Donna to sit there and pump herself up. When you have to sit there and call somebody else a bunch of names to make yourself feel better, that's not a good look. That's what that comes down to. But that comment, all right, we get it. Well, I get it, Jess, but she had a comment, so I want to sit there and answer it. Harry says, I know the day of the episode. It was 10/20/21 when Krim found out about Donna giving Eric a blank. She went ballistic on Donna. You said, get the Logan sister to beat her as you are mad. All right, let me take a look. Let me take a look. Well, no, Jess, I was only sitting there explaining that because, I don't know. Keisha had a comment and I wanted to sit there and answer it. Darby says, okay, all right, that makes sense. Well, thank you, Darby. It makes sense. I appreciate that. It actually makes sense to you. No. Wow, I love how. All right, I'm gonna have to sit there and take a look at it later on. No, I don't want you to play the. No, Jesus Christ. 1021. I don't know why Albert forgot Abigail. I'm gonna have to look at it. Billy says Bev had to rescue Donna from the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese. In case I rephrase, at least we know what part of the story you were thinking about. Just say it doesn't make sense to me. I'm trying to have it make sense to me. Well, no, it does make sense. Oh, because I don't watch that show. God damn it. Have a good night, Crystal Hawkins. Thank you for joining. It was good to see you again. Johnson says, how far do you think the Mad Doctor will go? Well, I think he'll probably try to kill her, to be honest. I think he'll try to kill her and make it look like an overdose. I think that's how far he'll take it. He will literally sit there and kill this girl. Derby says you explain why you hate Quinn, Albert, and you're making some sense in your opinions. Thank you. That was my whole issue. I'm like, you had to sit there. You had to sit there. Yeah, I did make sense though, Jess. That's the thing. Always says, I'm sorry, Albert, I'm having a silly day, just roasting down for fun. Oh, I don't care. See, but that's my whole I don't no, yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. Um Joshua says, I said this during my live stream, Adam just can't catch a break. I feel like one day I have to do a real breakdown on Adam, you know? Like watch a couple of clips and stuff like that and do like a real video on Adam. Why the fuck? No, no, no hint so far, Spider Quake. When you know. British Ever Dex probably couldn't even find his own blank if it left him. That's how bad Dex is as a mob bodyguard to Sonny. But he's not good at tailing. I'll sit there and say that much. He's not good at tailing. He is not good at tailing. Yuan says, I don't care to roast Donna. I mean, I wouldn't. You can roast Donna all you want. I don't take it that seriously. I just sat there and I looked at it and I'm like, Quinn, you shouldn't have to sit there and really belittle somebody else just to sit there and try to make yourself feel better. That's what it comes down to. When you got to do that, that's a problem, and you need therapy or you need something. Because I'm like, I find that pretty pathetic to be honest. Like I'm smarter than her. I'm this than her. I'm that than her. I'm like, okay. And at the end of the day, you still couldn't keep them. So all your quote unquote great attributes didn't mean a damn thing. Um, Johnson says kind of reminds me of the Dr. Eugene T character from the Pathogen story. That was so long ago. I don't even remember that story. You piece of Just says he's not good at telling y'all he's never been caught. Telling yet he's not good at telling yet he's never been caught. Lied again. Curry says I'm gonna roast Donna and the rest of Logan's sisters until the end of time. Okay. All right, broski. Dewan says Donna's just a paper thin character. Earthquake says Donna sounds like a name from 1950s when Darby was born. Kelly says she needed Honey Lips Donna to stay away from her husband. Nope, Quinn just needs to sit there and work on her game better. Okay, let me just shut this down right now. Carrie says Quinn is smarter than her. It doesn't matter. Donna was crushing on Carter for a little while he never checked her and he was single, but we saw Quinn rock Carter's world over and over again. Okay. What does that have to do with Eric? What does that have to do with Eric? And the whole smarter and better job and this, that, and the third, it didn't really matter though, did it? None of that mattered. That's the thing. All of that, all those attributes about her being smarter and have a better position, this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, who did Eric want to go out with? So the whole smarter thing didn't really matter to Eric. Just said, but for real, how is Dex a bad bodyguard? He's never been caught tailing. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Spike, yes. I'm glad you said it. Lashata said, "Do you remember Anne's pounded honey on Donna and stuck a?" No, actually, I don't. I wasn't around for that time. Carrie says, "Well, all that work for Carter, Donna wanted Carter." Okay. I mean, you're not. That's the thing, Carrie. You're not always going to get what you want. And again, it doesn't have anything to do with Eric. Well, I'm talking about Eric. I'm talking about Eric. I'm not. I'm not talking about Carter. But see, I mean, Mel. I mean, I want him to have a storyline. That's what it comes down to. I just want him to have a storyline. What's good, Danny? Thank you for joining. Darby says, "I don't." Yeah, no, I'm talking about. But no, Jess. I hope you get better soon now, because being sick sucks. So I hope you do get better soon, Jess. Ashanta says Brooke getting her just dessert. How? I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind Brooke getting her just dessert. I just don't understand how. And like I said, yeah, of course, of course. I'm doing good, Freddie. How are you doing tonight? How you doing, my friend? How's everything in your world? It's too bad, Freddie, because I mean, it's too bad. Danny, I said Danny. My bad. How you doing, Danny? My bad. I called you Freddie. I was gonna sit there and say you should. Hmm, where the feel like you never run out. um, I don't know. How much do you even have? I feel like I still have a lot. I feel like I actually have a lot. I have a big bowl, and I don't sit there and just eat it straight. So I think that's probably why. Nikki said, "I would have never thought I would put so much energy into Donna." I'm ashamed. Lasanta says no because Eric likes low budget. No, 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 no. No. That's not why. That's not why. See, one thing I gotta sit there and shut this ish down. So no, that's not why. What it came down to, and I'm gonna sit there and tell you a couple of reasons why really because all of Quinn's her smartness, her whatever, it didn't matter. Donna was sweet. She was easy on the eyes, and that's what mattered to Eric. You can sit there and say low energy, whatever you want to sit there and call it. But at the end of the day, Quinn was. Here's the thing: Quinn was not as good as she thought she was. That's the bottom line. She has to sit there and take that L and own it. There, I said it. Um, what are you going to say? Oh no, I was going to sit there and say I think you should do. I think you should do TikTok. Like not talk about the soap operas and stuff like that, but just do TikTok though. I'm doing TikTok and I actually get pretty decent views, surprisingly. Absolutely, Spiderquake. Absa effing I am watching Loki season 2. When is it coming out, by the way? Freddie says the way Miss Wu walked out of Sunny's office, like it was a lot. I mean, Freddie, I'm so glad that you actually caught that. I am so glad that you caught that because it was a little kind of out though. Just says, so when am I going to Grand Station? Will there be a suit waiting for me? I, I don't know how to answer that, Jess. I don't know how to answer that. I can't. I do actually know how to make I actually do know how to make like food and stuff like that. Like, well, I know how to make soup. Okay, I know how to make soup, and I feel like I can actually make it good. To be fair, TikTok is the easiest platform to give. It is, and that's very. See, Spikequake. Yes, that's very true. Harry says, yeah, he likes low budget. She's not actually much better. I don't understand why you feel. You know what? Here's the thing, Currys. You can feel how you want to feel about her, and that's fine. We're gonna definitely agree to disagree. Um, but at the end of the day, you can sit there. At the end of the day, people can sit there and prop up Quinn all they want. Okay, but it didn't really matter though, because Eric chose Donna for a reason. And regardless of what you think of the reasons why she's this, that, and the third, all Quinn's smartness didn't mean up. It didn't matter. All her education didn't mean a damn thing. That's the bottom line. No, you don't. Okay, so Albert, is Donnie your favorite? No, Deacon is. Deacon is my favorite character. Like I said, I gotta give it to Jess. Jess still knows how to roast me, even while she's under the weather. She is just that good. She is just that good. But yeah, I'm a just just said, think you what do you think you can cook that adds? I can cook pancakes. Um, yeah, I can cook pancakes. Duane says Eric wants to live in a maid, I guess. A living maid. I can, no, I can, well, I can cook corned beef hash. Trish says, does anyone remember that Quinn is a murderer and a kidnapper? Well, I mean, I didn't know that, but thank you for letting me know, Trish. Just says, that's it. Well, to be fair, Josh, yes, but, 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 I don't really spend a lot of time cooking though. I never really try to spend a lot of time cooking, so that's why I don't know how to cook some stuff. But I can always learn how to cook things though. Yes, exactly. That's what he wanted. That's the thing. See, that's the thing that, and he says, Albert, hey, Albert, not a fan of Snapchats. No, I don't really actually have Snapchat. No. Wow, just wow. Damn. Take on salmon what? What can I take on salmon? Dave. Also good. Whenever you're here, you're on time. Just said, can you make grilled cheese sandwiches or tuna salad? I can make a grilled cheese sandwich, yes. I never really try to make tuna salad. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Oh, let me go back to Kyrie's comment. Hold on. God damn it. Okay. All right. And where the doesn't actually no, that's actually not true, Lashonda. He told the head mm, he wanted what he wanted. That's the bottom line. I don't understand why people are so like, oh, that, yes. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Don't burn it like I don't. Then he says used to have Snapchat one time, posted videos 24 hours and it was gone, so it could be the rules of the app. That's why I said then you go back to what you call it though. Yeah, and yet he still chose Donna. So that really says how much he actually loves Quinn. All right, screw it. I'm gonna sit there and say it. I'm gonna sit there and say this once, and then I'm just gonna sit there and move on. With Kyrie's, it's a little bit different, and maybe some of the men that don't like no, 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 no. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna sit there and say it. I'm not gonna sit there and say it. I know LaShonda Smith they're talking about thinking with different heads and this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, Eric chose Donna. You know, I don't know about their marriage or anything like that. I know Kyrie Smith talking about, oh, he married this person, or he didn't marry her for that long. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, he's still with Donna, and he's not with Quinn. So it really doesn't matter. All the stuff that people Smith are talking about Donna, at the end of the day, she's not as smart. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't really matter. She looks better, and he chose her. The end of the story. So, Johnson says, "What do you think of the Dimitri idea to pass off?" I think it's actually pretty stupid. I actually think it's pretty. It's not even really making a lot of sense to me. Love and lust are two different things. Yep, and he, you know what? Listen, in his golden age, his golden age, he chose lust. Yes, he did. Well, no, no, that's actually not true. Yeah, because Jonathan, it doesn't even really make any sense. It doesn't even like how is he gonna like it doesn't really make any sense. He went with lust over love. Oh, that's not true. I don't feel like that's true. Trish says Eric was chasing Donna while married to Stephanie. When she busted them, Eric hid outside Donna's window and his underwear. What? Laura B. Have a great night. Spike Quick says Ava got durability for sure, but can you Hannah Ava? Yeah, no, I definitely get it. Like he said, yo, I can't believe we are talking about being key character this much. It's the worst. You know, I just see my whole thing is like people snitching. Well, my whole thing is like people snitching trying to make this argument that Quinn is better than Donna, and I'm like, okay, if you're a woman, you may sit there and think that way, which is fine. But at the end of the day, you know, we're not there talking about looks. You're not there talking about personality and smarts and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, that didn't really matter to Eric, you know? Carice, well, well, if Carice is still in the chat, then Johnson says, which means we're probably going to get another ridiculous scene on days. It just doesn't make any sense. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Carice. I'm gonna sit there and say this. Carice doesn't like the Logan sisters. So you are automatically sent to come into this debate on a level of bias, you know? Oh, good, you're there. You're here. So you're coming on, okay, but you don't like the Logan sisters. So you're not going to really sit there and say anything positive when it comes to Donna, regardless. So that's the bottom line. You can sit there and say you like Quinn because Quinn is this and Quinn is that and Quinn is yada yada yada, but it really wouldn't matter though because Donna's a Logan and you don't like the Logans. So we just want to put this to bed right now. Lashanta says Stephanie Forrester was the best thing Eric had, and he was a womanizer. Hmm. Yeah, well now he has Donna, and he doesn't need Quinn. Chloe says we're putting more thoughts into Donna than. I like that. I like that, and I agree, Dolly. Donna definitely deserves a better role. I mean, she deserves more of a role. And he says, after my favorite Logan sister is Katie, that only one, that only one like have little crush. I don't know what to say about that. Then that's a little bit different. That's a little bit that's a little bit different. So I'm gonna let that one go. Yeah, I mean she is Duan, but you know, Ghana looks better. That's just that's the bottom line. I don't understand why we even sitting there having this conversation for. Women that like Quinn better, unless you like women, you're just not gonna understand. So it doesn't even really matter. Um Trish said while Stephanie was evil and manipulative, I have watched B&B from day one. Freddie says, well, we all knew that Miss Wu did to Cody, but that was just child's play as a warning. But for Gladys, it's not going to end well for her at all. And when it's business, Never ignore a mob boss phone call. But see, that's the thing, though, Freddie. It's hard. His thing. It's hard for no one takes this woman seriously. I think that's what it comes down to. No one takes this woman seriously. Well, I mean, Kyrie, to be fair, you don't like the Logos anyway, so you're never gonna. I mean, have you? No, Kyrie, actually, have you? Okay, so Kyrie, let me ask you a question. Out of the three Logan sisters, have you ever actually? What is one nice thing you could sit there and say about any of them? Oh no, wait. Kirby says we given Donna more screen time than B&B ever gave Donna. Well, Kyrie's no, and well, Kyrie's actually I exclude you out of that conversation. Spike Quick Cyber, do you think you can handle Allie and Chanel together? Well, Spider Quick, I think the question is, could they actually handle me? I think that's the real question. Dolly says, I love Kate when she gives her dramatic speeches. That woman can act. Oh no, okay. No, that I'm just saying you can't give them an actual compliment because you don't like them, which is fine, but it does give you a certain level of bias. Nikki said Heather is very talented. I remember her as Kelly on Like to Live and the Baby Switch with AMC, a big storyline. Lashanta says I like Flo and Bridget. Quinn doesn't need him. I'm pretty sure Eric doesn't need Eric doesn't need Quinn because he has Donna. And again, I already said what I said, so it yeah. Then he says not a fan of Brooke, but Donna, she's cool and Katie is my favorite one out of the Logan sisters. Yeah, like I said, unless you like women, you're not gonna really understand. So you're not gonna understand the whole difference between Quinn and Donna. You're just not gonna get it. You're not gonna really understand. Yeah, you're just not gonna get it. So it doesn't really matter. Trish said, love Katie on Why Not as Victoria with Don Diamond as Brad. You're old school when I heard about that. She was Victoria for a hot minute. So quick said I've seen some clips of Sloane. I think she's pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. Lashanta says you have your opinions, but Donna will never look better than Quinn. God, my God, am I holding back right now? Oh my God, I'm holding back right now. You know what, Lashanta, you're right. You are absolutely right. Kelly says sometimes I look at Heather, Tom on B&B, and I'm like, I'm like, do you know you're on B&B? You know, had Danny says Albert Heather Tom was the real Victoria Newman, not the current. I think her name is Amelia. So you like okay, so I get it. You liked her more than the other one. Harry says, okay, we should put up a poll with all men. Quinn versus Donna. You're claiming all straight men would choose Donna. I doubt that. Hmm. Nikki said we are arguing about opinions if they could be facts. I wouldn't sit there and say argument. I wouldn't sit there and say argument. I would sit there and say more debating. But yes, you are very correct. You are. You are very, very correct. Jamel says Katie was one of the best Victorias. Oh, Spider Quake. No, she's on the show. She's on Bold and the Beautiful. She's on Bold and the Beautiful. I'm just sitting there looking at that comment. I'm just like, you know what? See, this is where it's times where I have to sit there and kind of remember. No, no, Ashanti, you are 100% correct. Silly old me. No, she's on a show called Bold and the Beautiful. Gosh. I just like I just have to sit there and remember. I'm just like, you know what? Let me just and just hope that this alcohol doesn't get to me. Donna is different from Quinn. Like one, two characters. They're not. It's not about no. They're not mad. We're not mad, right? Flashy versus trashy. Doesn't matter. Eric chose. It doesn't. But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, Eric chose Donna over Quinn. So it doesn't really matter. So all the talk about trashy and not smart and education and all this stuff like that just clearly goes out the window when it comes towards Donna. Jimmy says, "Let the alcohol free you, Albert." No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Trust me, sis, that's the last thing that needs to happen. I don't think Donna looks good. She looks old, but to be fair, I'm not in this. What the? That's funny, Carrie. I like that. Jimmy says, now, Albert, are we talking about the honey that Donna used on Eric? No, Gemini. We're talking about the fact that we're talking about the fact that Donna turned on Eric. Donna turned on Eric when Quinn didn't. Regardless of all her smarts and her integrity and whatever BS that people are they're coming up with, which clearly doesn't matter because Eric chose somebody who turned him on and who is. He says, Albert, this is moving on. I'm glad. I think would have been spicy if Gladys knew Nina little secret and blackmailed her into giving Gladys the money. That would have been more entertaining. I just wish she would have told her the truth, and that's actually funny. That's actually funny. And again, it. but Grace mess with Nick. Now, Jimmy says now we all know that Donna got Eric because Quinn was leaving the show. Hmm, maybe, maybe, but it doesn't matter because again, you know what? I've already said this like so many times. Um, Duan says, "Well, bring Eric Forster Gladys if he likes trash." No, he likes somebody that's actually good looking. And although Quinn is pretty, Donna just looks better. Maybe she also doesn't come with that masculine energy. How about that? Johnson says, I think Gabby and Steffi will most likely be the one to expose Demetrius' secret. Well, if, Jonathan, if it gets the storyline moving, then I'm with it. It's a like it's a libido. Eric couldn't keep up with Quinn, but Donna did the damn thing and made it work. Thank you, Trish. Oh my God, and the sea of madness. Thank you, Trish. Okay. Jess says, I hope Gladys goes missing because Miss Wu got her. Becky says Eric chose the woman who had the ability to make his broken junk work. Love had nothing to do with it. Yeah, either way. Either way, he still did it. Dolly says actually Quinn had moved on physically and emotionally with Carter. Gemini says but Quinn got in with a younger man, so who really had the problem? Eric did, and he got Donna to solve it. So being a strong woman is masculine. Quinn did it for Carter. His libido is much stronger than. No, that's actually not what I'm snit is saying. Well, oh God, here we go. Nikki says the women are responsible for man. I knew we were going to get into this conversation. I'm talking about that specific case. I'm not saying that they're talking about just men and women in general. I'm not saying talking about all men and all women in general. I'm literally talking about this isolated case. That's what I'm doing. I'm not saying that you're trying to make this bigger than what it is. I'm literally saying that they're talking about that isolated case. I'm not saying that that's not what? Okay. Kelly says Donna, aka Annabelle, wouldn't sleep with my lights off. Dolly says also Eric was having some issues emotionally at the time. He was depressed. Actor even got an Emmy for it. Just as same, I think it helps. It's a group effort. Well, why not the only person that thinks that? He said the crazy part is that we didn't talk about the story this much when it was actually happening. He said, what if as a crew we agreed to move on? Well, in the case, Was leaving the show, people still wanted Quinn to come back to B&B. Spider Quake says I read you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Spider Quake. And here's my whole thing now. Here's my, mm, not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. I am not gonna go there. I am so not gonna go there. Dory says everyone is ganging up on their lovers, Albert and Donna. uh, 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 uh. Let me check the likes. Why is this? Mel says I'm Team Donna forever, and Trish says I'm Team Eric. You just well, I'm gonna go with Donna. Well, correct. So you got Albert dying here. I'm not. I'm. Mm, 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 mm. hmm. Always said the actress who played Quinn leave last year. I think so. This says some. Yep. Mm, 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 mm. I'm still gonna go with Donna, but it'd be kind of stupid to reverse course at this point. I think it'd be dumb to kind of reverse course at this point. You just Trish, you have oh my god, you have no idea what I'm sitting there thinking about saying. And I'm literally sitting there trying to fight it with every fiber in my being to not say it. Oof. No, I'm still going with Donna. Mm. Polly says I think this may be the first year of her leaving. Nope, 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 no, 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 mm-mm. Oh, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not, Nikisha. I'm not. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I'm gonna go with Donna. No, I'm going with Donna. But it was really funny on Kyrie's when you did leave. I did sit there and say some out of pocket stuff that I can't think of right now. Dory says the longer you keep this up, Albert, the more we're going to emphasize to go against you, Albert. Oh my God. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. God knows I want to. Katie or Donna? No, I'm going with Donna. Oh no, I'm not choosing violence. Mm. No, no. You know what? You're right. Stop. Namaste, this Isha. You're correct, Nikisha. Oh God, no. It's. We moved past that. Um, that says Sheila or Quinn. Damn. Guess I gotta go with Sheila. I guess I'm gonna go with Sheila. I'm gonna go with Sheila. Darby says, "As long as you keep this up, I bet the more we're gonna keep." Just says, "I'm like I'm over it." Well, I'm glad one of us says. Um, yeah, no, I'm going with Donna. I'm going with Donna. Damn. You know, surprisingly, Donna. You know, surprisingly, Duan, the only person who I would sit there and say that I probably find more attractive than Donna is Jada. I find Jada more attractive than Donna on Days of Our Lives. So I will go with Jada over Donna. Oh no, Dolly, no. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're good, Dolly. Freddie says Nina eyes got so big when Gladys grabbed her. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Freddie. I thought she was about to whoop her ass. I thought Nina was about to literally beat the bricks off of Gladys, and I was gonna be there for it. Oh yeah, no, Spike. Wait, no, no, Jada's fire. Jada, Jada is. That girl's fire. Carrie says, "I want to know what we're going to say when we could say when I'm not here that you can't say when I'm here." Oh no, no. Here's the thing, Carrie. They were going to ask me a bunch of questions about who I would pick over different women, and I did have to sit there and say Brooke a couple of times. That was about it. It was just more about like who would I pick, one or the other. Much more that I have to. Oh, you know, Dolly, she's fire. She's fire. Dolly says, "Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. Paulina is actually a good man." So you know what, Dolly? So far, Harry says, "That's it. Just because broke, who cares? The whole New York." Yeah, I'm not even gonna. But no, it's just in general. Yes. Like Quick says, I don't think Jada's all that. I feel there are a few cheese women prettier than her, but Jada's good looking. Yeah, and like I said, I find her fire. I find her to be pretty good looking. I find her to be pretty good looking. Yeah, I was. I was gonna say. I mean, that's what I was gonna sit there and say, Darby. She's good so far. I'll say that much. I'll say that much. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. Okay, I think I'm gonna sit there in the live stream right here. I chose Betty over Donna. Mm, 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 mm. All right, so I'm gonna sit there in the live stream right here because two reasons. One, I'm gonna sit there and call back the person who called me. Two, I feel like it's gonna stop me from what I'm gonna sit there and say. And maybe I may or may not regret it tomorrow, but I really don't give a damn at this point. But at some point I do actually have to get to sleep. So before I lose my ish, before I lose my goddamn ish, I think I'm gonna sit down in the live stream here. But I do want to thank everyone for joining. This was actually a lot of fun, as always. So thank you everyone for joining, for coming through, hitting the like button. If you can hit the share button, that really does help. Really does help. Um, yes, have a great night, everyone. Have a good night, Nikisha, Queen Nikisha, as always. Good night, Tris. Thank you for joining. Johnson says, join us next time for another edition of So Chat with Dr. Bostic. You have a great night, my friend. Great, great, great night. Seriously. Have a good night, Ariana. Have a good night, Mel, my horror queen. Have a good night, Jessie Jess, the goddess. Um, have a good night, my rock star Becky D. Thank you for joining. Hmm. Have a good night, Duan. Have a good night, Kyrese. Have a good night, Dolly. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be another alcohol day. I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna sit there and want to finish this damn. God damn it, that's heavy. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Stay safe. If I didn't say goodnight to you, you know exactly who you are. And have a good night, everyone. I will see ya in the next live stream.